I have 4 games left. I have to play Hydro, Mark, Sea Hound, and then Dirty Rat. So if I win out, I should be able to make it. I'll have 11 wins, and I beat the Redskins out. And Liva, I have the head-to-head on Liva, so I need to win out though. Most likely, like I should win out. It shouldn't be a question. I just need to play my style of ball, you know. Can't get into a game just because I'm playing a weaker opponent and be like, yo, I'm just gonna air the ball out and just do that. Even though my receivers are shitting right now, still need to play my type of football, right? Maybe if I get up, I can try some different shit and stuff. I don't know, by like 3 possessions. I'm just watching the Saints and the Bucks playing until you guys start. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Saints and Bucks are playing right now, so I'm just chilling watching them. Yo, are you supposed to hit gamers tonight? Oh. Is gamers supposed to advance tonight or tomorrow? Yo, I didn't draft at all in that league, bro. I didn't draft at all, bro. I wanna go see my team. I'm gonna go see my team in that league, bro. They're probably ass. They paused it though, apparently, after like round 15. Paused it. Boone lost to Knox. He lost in overtime, 27-24. But it's fucking garbage, bro. Yeah, this is garbage though. Like, Boone's players kept like putting their hands up and not getting the ball. Like, it was like 2nd and 15. Knox had the ball on his like 25, and he threw it, and Boone's guy like went straight in for the pick and his hands and just missed it. Yeah. And then Knox drove down the field and got a field goal. Like he wasted like all of the time, basically. And then Boone threw a pick at the end. Who we got over here? Who we playing with over here in this league? Let's see. Fuck. We got the Panthers. What team are you? You got the Redskins? Damn, you were in the same fucking conference? Shit, let's see. Who we got over here, bro? Let's check it out. Drafted Mike Evans, Chris Harris, Dante Hightower, Kareem Jackson, Armstead, Trent Brown, Sutton, Juwan Brown, Carson Wentz. Okay. Jack Doyle. Huh. My team's pretty good. Sony Michelle, Tick Harris, McKinley. Dude, this team's actually that I can compete with this team. They're not bad. I honestly like for draft league the team. Sure, man. Who's your quarterback? Who'd you take third? Did you take? Yo, you on my team, bro? I don't even need another league. To be honest, I'm already in like 5. Yeah, I probably won't play in here either. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna play in there. I'm just gonna chill. Chill on that.
You know, it just said Ray Skywalker, and it was actually a person named Ray Skywalker in the movie.
Who you got, DC?
Well, Coach, we've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
Rain game.
The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other
played a rain game last night at midnight.
Out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Quarterback slipping in the pocket so he can come from 30 yards away to sack my QB and shit.
Who did you play last into the end zone?
The Foster.
Cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
He came from 30 yards away.
Down. 15, line it. 15 line.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I'm looking for the remote for my sound box. It's the little one, the little small one.
Now Cruz to throw. From the gun, he'll throw.
Yeah.
It's complete to Fuller. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in
No, they all should be over here. They all should be right here.
After the catch. But in this situation,
where I left
the
the TV remote,
able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Cruz. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. First down, Lions.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now.
Back to throw. Cruz. Complete. It's Johnson. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Lions first down.
Here we go.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
What the hell?
There you go. What's up with you? Shit, chillin'.
That you turned the microwave on and it said you left the party.
Who turned the microwave on?
Jada, please. It's too loud at night for all that.
2nd and 6.
I can't see Bob Mike.
Oh, okay. I was like,
That microwave shit only work in Canada.
2nd and 6.
Yo, fuck. You didn't hear yesterday. I was sorry. So,
And that'll be incomplete.
Took a
pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Are you in the game? I'm like, yeah, I'm in the game. 5 minutes.
Didn't have a
5
receiver
minutes
open
left.
downfield, and as it turned
She was
out,
like, oh,
couldn't
okay,
even
you don't
find
want
his
to use the
outlet,
microwave
man,
thing.
because
You
the
don't
coverage
take
was way
food.
too tight.
And I'm like,
Unable to find
I was like, no,
anyone
don't
open.
do it. I'll let you
So
know what.
3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a
I was
first.
goddamn trying to bitch on.
Here's Cruz, operating from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already
They gotta take that shit out of the game, bro. I heard they did a patch the other day. To
And
take
his
out
kick is
some of that
indeed good.
bullshit, but
And the Lions are going to take a 3-0
you gotta take that shit out, bro.
lead. So
Especially
the
up on
opening
that
drive
zone.
does yield
That shit
points,
pulled
maybe
my
not the
linebacker.
7 they wanted, but
I
they'll
mean, my
take the 3.
cornerback.
Accumulating
That's the
first
only way he
downs
run that shit, bro.
does not go up
Because
on
my
the
cornerback
scoreboard,
run to set the
but
edge.
it does go into the
Most
DNA
of
of the
niggas,
team
my
that's trying to
cornerback
establish
fucking
itself to
goes
start
all
a
the way
game.
inside
That has
and
to feel
shit
pretty
get
good for them.
caught up
They'll
and
take the
shit.
3.
Yeah, they had 3
Outside
first
the
downs
line.
and 3 points.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, bro, that's the old man that's saying it, bro. And then I should have got the pick in the end zone. Overtime.
They go play action here on
But
1st
that big
down.
nigga dropped that shit. Then I should have got a pick 6 for Holiday. Motherfucker threw a stop route. Holiday broke
He's
that
able to
shit.
take this
Pick
way
6.
down
All he got to do
into
was catch
Detroit
the shit.
territory. A huge
that's
play there for Denver. 57 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25
Let nigga
all
get
the
away
way
with
to
that
the red
shit.
zone now for 1st and 10.
He motion on the run. The little motion bullshit. I think Big Red do the same shit. But they motion the receiver. So
Now again,
motion
right
from left to
side.
right.
Braxton.
But then they set
And
up like a
he'll
little
wind
drag
up
or some
losing
shit.
yardage here back at the
So the motherfucker
21-yard
cross your face.
line.
And then in
A
the
good
flash.
response by
Nobody
the
right there.
defense, sending them backwards after that huge game
But nah, that was
last play.
on me. I knew he targeted Metcalf all the damn time. I had the nigga though.
2nd and 13. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters.
I
lately.
think
They allowed
Boone
6
had it.
sacks
Boone
in
had
their
the
last
pick.
game. Just gave up another one right
Crazy.
there.
I had that. Man, that's
So it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Pick
Picked off
6
inside the 5.
to the crib.
And he'll go
Win the
down
game.
inside
Game
the
over.
15 at his own 13-yard line.
Nobody fucking.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication,
I
he knew a
had,
pick was coming at some
shit,
point. Last
baby,
week it
you know,
was
Baby Ray,
interception
you
after
know what I mean?
interception,
Baby
and
Ray got
here
a
we go
pick
again.
6, you know what I mean? And
Last week at a certain
Baby
point,
Ray, you know what I mean? Ray was son. Ray was the second
Oh,
son, you know?
wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Your linebacker had a son, you know what I mean?
87 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they like to emulate. Of course, they like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, one thing that matters is part two, right? Because I ain't even tripping about the blitzes they be finished off the drive. He do like a little man. No good to go back and say, well, you know, this one going. I just know, like, for everybody, you
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
So you got to fucking come out of heavy formation so you can't blitz and shit. Kind of like, I mean, but that shit.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
My players and shit.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
I can't
fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, wow.
Picked off at the 30.
I need to take the man and go to AI and shit.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
I haven't heard Boone yell like that in a long ass time.
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
Second
down.
Dude, it was 6. Nobody was catching him.
Never force
It
the
was
ball
6.
into double coverage. Especially
Then they got another,
the windows are so tight. You just don't force it in there because they get tipped up and picked off.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Yeah, he deleted it.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
Oh, no, he made this shit private.
Allows a defender to gain some ground from a long distance and have a chance to affect the
only he can see it.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a carry for Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
He be trying to watch film on niggas and shit, dude.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll run it. It's Mack. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
I'm just trying to get there.
Cruz now. From the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 8 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
That's the point, though.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
4 final Ks, my nigga makes wide open picks where they right there to pick up the ball. Normally, anybody else can pick this up. But this nigga at the end of the game in overtime get a fucking dive and pick. That nigga comes from nowhere, just dive on the right, catch that bitch while in the game in jeopardy. Oh, damn. That shit crazy.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. 17-0 our score after one.
I should not try the Modern Warfare shit.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
That thing, like you played the one on that 150 player shit.
Yeah, he's got his man shit. That's real good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
I thought it was
good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on third and 8.
I ain't get the update.
Yeah, I have it.
Operating from the gun. Cruz. That's the hook up to Moore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shadow that and have a profound effect on this game.
Looking to throw. Cruz dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Shit crazy. He ate me up with that fucking
so the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's second and long.
I should have covered the middle with my safety.
On second down, here's a run with Mack.
But it was a new defense, but I ain't even practiced.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're
that's
driven
the
back to the 8-yard
line.
That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one.
I don't know no other motion that do that shit. They pull your cornerback all the way to the middle of the field.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, that's why he
here in this game.
I think that's why he did that shit. Because somebody, I forgot who did it.
But they need him late in the game. His confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I don't know. Answer he did or what happened.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No,
yeah, you do that shit on your phone. You just make it private.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating and use a boxing analogy.
They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
All your videos, just hit 3 dots.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Just go to edit. That shit say public. Just hit that shit private.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dust.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Right now.
Ready.
Man, so I'm talking to the wife and shit. And like, okay, so before this quarantine shit,
on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
You play ball for hours, especially if you lose.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, here's a give to Matt.
So I start playing.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on third down.
The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
My nigga, like, I'm always home, nigga. He always doing something.
On the outside.
I really don't play the game like
it's
that.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
So I brought it up like, hey.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
Home all the time.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Sanders shaking and baking. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job.
The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
It's beautifully outside. Let's go outside with the kids, get them out of the house.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Got on the deck, start smoking the shit. About to playing basketball and shit like that. I come in. I'm tired of it.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. The coach, we get slapped happy up here sometimes. Second and 9 now. He finds his target. It's Evans. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
24 is the mic. Not here. Get it.
Now Cruz to throw. From the gun, he'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play.
You got to go to your channel.
Took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, no, third down. Right, said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Yeah. And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And then privacy, under privacy, it says private. Only you can
and he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Go on your computer then, folks.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
He said,
yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
About to get 2K?
2nd and 14. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
49ers versus Bengals are just the one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle on deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
I get that shit too.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with the lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just
It's only
feeling it.
$20.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same, and rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
We can play part.
In the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Niggas be fucking goddamn. They be grinding that shit too hard. Yeah, nigga, that's my niggas.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down, and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
2nd and 10.
100,000 VC.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
What you gonna do like my player shit?
In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out.
I get 32. I get 32. Hey,
a hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement.
Oh, FIFA's free, bro. Why don't you grab it?
And it's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Lions will take over.
I have that shit already. I play that shit every day.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches?
Yeah,
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
How much is it?
Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room. Because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
Shit.
Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On third down, a run by Mack. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos are going to get it at the 20. They'll run on
Do you
first
think
down.
that they're going to have his daughter in the game?
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Forced down to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there.
Yo, I can't get TK boys. I got COD, FIFA, Madden,
three-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he's going to find
Actually, I can download it, but it's going to take a while. I don't think I'm going to be able to play it.
5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 24 yards. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape.
How long is your guys going to take?
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else. End up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Let me see if I can buy. But it's going to take... We're not going to be able to play tonight, though.
There was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Take a while.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync,
NBA.
stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Capitalize on this one.
That throw good for 4. It's
What
second
that
down.
sound?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll keep it on the ground. Braxton. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
No way.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
No. Click on.
And he will have the
Expand. It's probably just it's 9 minutes for like just like the basic. Like you can't play online.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Probably
Denver. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Yeah. How long did it take your Modern Warfare?
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
Well, I'll get that shit tomorrow. I'm going to go play some people with my birthday.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point
if you guys are still on, I'll come back
in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now this throw caught left side. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down, Detroit.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Lions on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Cruz. Off the play fake. Going for the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. A gain of 37. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Back to throw. Cruz, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running right. Here's Sanders. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Detroit.
Cruz now on first down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
24 is the mic. Hey, tight down. There you go. 24 is the mic. Let's go, let's go.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Touchdown, Detroit! In for the score. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Lions 30, Broncos 16.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. On first down, Braxton. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Johnson was the intended receiver.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
He's going to look deep for more. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Throwing on 3rd and long. Cruz. He completes this one to Mack. Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. He finds his man Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Let's go, D.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Detroit, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Nah, I ain't do nothing exotic. I just play bad. But I play bad. 30-16. I was down 23-0. I just kept throwing interceptions. He just stood there and watched the ball. This shit's crazy.